everyone, today we will do exercise 8.7 of unit 8, that is measurements, and in this exercise we will be doing the questions related to measurement of capacity. So let's get started. Now question number 1 is convert into liters. Now here in this question we have to convert the given unit into liters. Now if you just recall the formula that I had explained you earlier, that is King Henry died, little sister did not cry much. Here the unit is getting changed. Instead of meter, now we are using here liters. So King Henry died, little sister did not cry much. So this is milliliter, centiliter, deciliter, this is liter, this is decaliter, hectoliter and kiloliter. Fine. So if we have to convert milliliter to liter, we have to go upward. Whenever we go upward, we are converting into higher units, so we will divide. And whenever we have to come downward, it means we are converting into lower units, so we will multiply. Now we have to divide. We have to see that how many zeros will be there when we will divide. So the number of steps we will go upward, that will be the number of zeros along with 1. Okay. So here we are going 3 steps upward. So we know that we have to convert 3 milliliter into liter. So 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter, or you can use this formula and you have to divide this 3 milliliter by 1000 so that it can become liters. Now, whenever we divide a number by 10, 100 or 1000, we need not to go for the long division method. You write the numerator and then put 2 zeros before it if you don't have 3 digits, because you have to have 3 digits after the decimal if the denominator is having 3 zeros. So, the answer will be 0.003 liter. Now, after this, part B. 705 milliliter. So again we have to convert milliliter to liter, so we will divide 705 by 1000, it will become liters. And if your denominator is 1000, you write the numerator and counting from the right side before 3 digits put decimal, so your answer will be 0.705 liters. Now part C, 27006 milliliter. Again we have to convert milliliter into liter, so we will divide this by 1000, and to write the answer we need not to go for the long division method. You write the numerator and counting from the right side before 3 digits put decimal, because there should be 3 digits after the decimal. So 27.006 liter will be the answer. Now part D, 25 liter 129 milliliter. Again we have to convert milliliter into liter, but liter will remain as it is. Means here 25 is in liters, so it will remain as it is. And we will convert 129 milliliter to liter by dividing it by 1000. And again 25 liters will be written as it is. And when you will divide 129 by 1000, you will get 0.129 liter. Now you have to add it. So this way you can add them. So final answer will be 25.129 liter. Next question is question number 2, convert into milliliters. Now in this question we have to convert the given unit into milliliters. Now whenever we have to convert into milliliters, we have to come down. Okay, or we can say 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. So we will multiply by 1000 to convert liters into milliliters. So 35 milliliter here in part A, 2 liter 35 milliliters. So 35 is already in milliliters, so we will be keeping it as it is, and at the end we will add it. So we will convert 2 liter into milliliter. So 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter, we all know. So we have to multiply this 2 liter by 1000 so that it can become milliliters, and add 35 milliliters to it. Now 2 into 1000 will be 2000 milliliter plus 35 milliliter. Now you will add both these numbers, so you will get 2035 milliliter. Now next is part B, 0.218 liter. Again we know 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliter. We have to multiply this by 1000 and we will get 0218.000 milliliter. So we can say 218 milliliter is the answer, because after decimal if you have only zeros you can skip them, and before this number if you have 0 it has no value. So final answer will be 218 milliliter. Now next is part C, 1.008 liter. Again, 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. To convert this number into milliliter, this unit in fact, so we will multiply it by 1000. So after multiplication, now let me tell you one thing here. So if you are multiplying by 10, 100 or 1000, need not to go for long multiplication method. Write the first number but without decimal, then put zeros of the second number, and then at the end put decimal. Okay, so in question there are 3 digits after decimal, so in answer also there should be 3 digits after decimal. So this is how you can multiply directly. So final answer will be 1008 milliliter. Now next part is 0.080 liter. So 1 liter is equals to 1000 milliliter. We will multiply this by 1000, and after multiplication, how we will get the answer? Write the first number 0080, put 3 zeros of the second number, write ml, and now you put the decimal. So in question there are 3 numbers after decimal, so in answer also there should be 3 numbers after decimal. But if these numbers are zeros, you can skip them while writing the final answer. So 80 milliliter or 80 ml is the final answer. Now next question is question number 3. Renuka bought 0.5 liter milk. How much milk did she buy in milliliters? So the milk Renuka bought is given in liters, and we have to tell that how much milk she bought in milliliters. It means we need to convert it into milliliters. So let's write the statement. Renuka bought milk is equals to 0.5 liter. Therefore, milk she bought in milliliters is equals to, first of all, write down 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Now, as we have to convert into milliliters, so we need to multiply 0.5 by 1000. The unit will be converted into milliliters. Now, how we will get the answer? Write the first number, that is 05, and then 3 zeros of the second number. This is your answer. Now you can place decimal. Okay, in question there is 1 digit after decimal, so in answer also there will be 1 digit after decimal. So your final answer will be 500 milliliter. Now next question, question number 4. Which of the following statements are true? So A part is 3.060 liter is equal to 3 liter 600 milliliter. Now we have to check whether it is correct or not. So we can say it is false. But why? Because 3.060 liter if we have, so it will be 3 liter and 60 milliliter, because after decimal, in case of measurement of capacity, there should be 3 digits after decimal, and those 3 digits represents milliliter. So here 060 means 60. Okay, so the correct answer is 3 liter 60 milliliter. So we can say this statement is false. Part B, 2.04 liter. It means it is 2 liter 40 milliliter, because after decimal we have milliliters, and in milliliters we should have 3 digits. So if we have 04, it means we can put 10 after 4, so it will be 40. 040 means 40, so yes, it is true. Now part C, 1.06 liter. Again, it means 1 liter 6 milliliter, whatever is written here as per the question. So it is false. Why? Because if it is 06 here, it means it is not 6 milliliter. It is 60 milliliter, because in milliliter again we should have 3 digits. Here we have only 2. So when we will make it 3 after putting 10 after 0, so it will become 60, not 6. So it is false. We can solve it and we can come to know that the correct answer should be 1 liter 60 milliliter. This is given according to question. Okay, and we can solve it and come to know that it is false. Now last statement is 0.900 liter is equals to 900 milliliter. Obviously before 0 it is the liter and we have nothing there. After 0, after decimal, it is 900, and after decimal the digits represents milliliter, so it means it is 900 milliliter. So yes, it is true, because if you will get it using the formula, when you will convert 0.900 into milliliter by multiplying it by 1000, so you will get this answer, that is 900 milliliter, because when you will multiply it by 1000 you will get 0900, that's 3 zeros of 1000, and then you will put decimal, so you will get 900 milliliter. Next is question number 5. Fill in the boxes to find the number of containers used. Okay, so we have to fill in the boxes to find the number of containers which are used for measuring the given capacity. So part A, 1.500 liter milk can be measured by using dash 1 liter and dash 500 milliliter containers. So it is 1.500 liter means 1 liter and 500 milliliter, because after decimal this 500 represents milliliter. Okay, so it means 1 liter container will be only 1 and 500 milliliter container will also be only 1, because 1 liter 500 milliliter is the total capacity. Now part B, 0.500 liter oil can be measured by using two 200 ml and dash 100 ml containers. Now the capacity is only 500 milliliter, though liter is being written here because it is 0.500. So before decimal it is, before point it is liters, and after point or decimal you can say it is milliliter. So it is only 500 milliliter. So if two 200 ml containers are used, it means 200 plus 200, 400 is already there. So we need only 100 more ml to make it 500 ml. So we need only 100 ml container. Now part C, 5.200 liter diesel can be measured by using dash 1 liter and dash 100 milliliter containers. So if it is 5.200 liter, it means it is 5 liter and 200 milliliter. So 1 liter containers, if we talk about, we need 5, because 1 liter, 1 liter, 1 liter, 1 liter, 5 times will make 5 liters. Okay, so we need 5 1 liter containers. And if we talk about 100 ml containers, so 100 and 100 makes 200 ml, and we need only 200 ml. So we need 200 ml containers. 5 1 liter containers will make 5 liter and 200 ml containers will make 200 ml, and we need 5 liter and 200 ml in total. Now let us talk about part D. 0.250 liter petrol can be measured by using dash 100 ml and dash 50 ml containers. So it is 250 ml. Why? Because after decimal the numbers represent ml and before decimal we have nothing. So it is 250 ml. So 100 ml containers will be needed 2. Okay, it will make 200 ml. And if we talk about 50 ml, we need only 150 ml container, because 200 ml containers will make 200 ml and 150 ml container will be 50 ml. So 200 plus 50 will be 250 ml.